Unlock the power of the Merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The Merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the Merkaba. Practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the Merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on Shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the 3rd dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear, the message, that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. Oh. the truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension, we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. Welcome back to another live guided interdimensional meditation. Thank you for showing up. I know it sometimes takes a little while for people to show up, but I know that they will. Hello, Ariel. Nice to see you. We're getting ready to do another live meditation. I'm not going to jabber on too long. I'll jabber on a little bit just to let people show up. There's something that I'm going to start talking about more, which is how easy it is for us to, easy isn't the right word, how simple it is for us to shift into this new frequency. So I'd like for you to imagine that there are two frequencies sitting, right next to each other. So this will be, quote, 5D, this will be 3D. It's like, imagine sitting in a chair. You can't sit in two chairs simultaneously. You have to pick one, and you have to sit in it. Now, to sit in the other chair, you have to get up out of the chair that you're in and go sit in the other one, even if it's sitting right next to you. You have to get up and move. You have to make that conscious, deliberate decision, and then you have to actually move yourself into the new chair. So that new frequency is sitting here waiting for us. It's right next to us. And so the first decision is that you are going to stop engaging with the lower frequencies. And what I'm saying by that is, in my own experience, continuously right up until this point, what I find is that my habit, my programming wants me to find problems in my environment. And if there isn't anything in my immediate environment that's wrong, my brain will go and pull up something from the past. Even if it was a week ago, 10 years ago, all the way back in childhood. My brain will bring up a problem or a person and then say, okay, see what a problem this is? Go. And then I will my habit is to go and have a problem with that. Now that's if nothing's going on in my life. If there are things going on in my life, then my brain will tell me I have to be worried about the future, and I have to have this, and I need to get that, and why doesn't this work, and we need to make this happen, and if you don't do this, that's the drill. And what is continuing to happen with me is my light being friends are almost always in constant communication with me energetically, and I still respond to their energy sometimes with anxiety. And again, it's this, I've told you about it before, but it's a very simple trick. I just stop and I relax into the feeling, whatever it is, and I repeat to myself, I am ascending. I am ascending. If my light being friends have told me something about myself, which is why in this meditation, I'm sure we'll do it again today, but in these meditations, I ask you to look into the eyes of your light being guide and ask them to show you how they see you. I ask you to ask them to give you something, to tell you something, and they'll usually tell you something about yourself that's very positive and may even be really poetic or fantastical. And one of the reasons I do that is so that you have now like a bag of tools. And when you're sitting in that 3D chair and you have to get up and go to the other one, you can just choose to stop engaging with the feeling, with the worry, with whatever it is. You have to make that decision. And then what will help you to get up and sit in the other chair is you repeat to yourself what they've said. So I think I can't remember which one it was, and I might not be remembering the exact phrase, but they said to me once, "You are the light of inspiration." Right? So that could be the bridge. I'll be wrapped up in something, and then I'll stop and I'll just go, I'm not doing this. And I relax into whatever the feeling is, whatever the intense feeling is, if it's intense, the feelings in my body, the energy in my body. And then I'll repeat, I am the light of inspiration. I am the light of inspiration. And I'll just repeat that to myself. And then I will get up and go sit in the other frequency. And so I want to share that tool with you to do that, because this is where we are. The two frequencies are right next to each other. And waiting around for it to come and overwhelm us, I don't think is the strategy that's going to work. Because what I'm seeing, and I won't go too long on this, but what I'm seeing is even people who are doing this work sometimes, the resistance is really kicking in. Speaking for myself, my experience is that my resistance is getting less and less, probably because of the nature of who knows why. I work really hard. But I'm lucky. I live alone. I don't have all kinds of 3D stuff holding me down or pulling me into it. So maybe it's easier for me. But I make the decision. I've made the decision. I'm going to do this, whatever it takes. So I'm encouraging you to do that, to make the decision that you are going to shift. The other thing I'm doing is I'm just not working that hard. What I mean by that is, if something is a lot of work and there's sparks are coming out of my head, I'm going in the wrong direction. The new frequency is things are going to happen naturally. I think I may have healed myself of something. I had a problem with one of my toes that was very painful. And I had this ingrown toenail and it just wouldn't go away. And I just made the decision that I was going to heal it, and I just imagined everything working. I did put some stuff on it, and maybe that was it. I don't know, but it's gone, like within hours, completely healed. And I think that's where we're heading. We're heading to a place where we can have things happen much more quickly, but you have to relax into it. It's not about working hard. It's not about forcing anything. That's old stuff. The new reality is we just slide into things. We shift into things. We flow into things. And it comes from a place not of intensity and not trying really hard and all of that. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do. It just comes from, this is how things are. This is how I want things to be. That's how they're going to be. And you just flow into it. You have to expand into the higher energy. And I'm really realizing from another perspective that all of my problems are self-made. And that all of the negativity that goes on in my brain is completely self-generated internally. Sometimes it bleeds out and we create all kinds of problems in our life, and then we have something to justify, but that's afterwards. What happens is it starts internally. So if we take that same idea and we flip it on its head, the heaven on earth starts internally. So you make the decision, you're going to sit in the other chair, you relax into it, repeat the phrases that are told, and just trust. Relax. Trust in the universe. These are some of my thoughts. Take them use them or don't, completely up to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the meditation. I don't know what's going to happen. We will find out. So please, if you're new to these meditations, you don't have to try and copy me as I chant you here in the background, the huar. You don't have to try and copy me. Do it in your own frequency, in your own speed. It's if you want to have a traditional meditative experience, you can sit in full lotus or half lotus with your back straight. If you want to, you can sit on the edge of a chair with your back straight, not leaned up against the chair, and looking in front of your toes so that the back of your neck is straight. You can also sit in a chair. You can lie on the couch. You can lie on the floor. If you don't want to fall asleep, don't lie down, but it's okay with me if you do fall asleep. You also don't have to sit. You can move. You can dance, tai chi, yoga, qigong. You can do whatever the heck you want. You can do the 5-element Maoshan stuff. That's actually a pretty good thing to do. You can do whatever the heck you want. All right? So there it is. All right. The message for today is just there are no big deals. And staying in the moment. Do you have everything you need right now? Yep. Then there's zero problem. If you have a problem, it's in your own mind. You don't want to have a problem, just decide that you don't have one and focus on floating into a better tomorrow. And connect to the energy. That's what I do. That's my bridge. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So hopefully you're in your preferred meditative spot. So please inhale, take a deep breath in, hold, and exhale. Take another deep breath in. Hold. And exhale. Take one more deep breath in, very deep. Hold. Exhale and release. Let it all go, release all of it. Whatever feelings you're having, whatever discomfort you're having, fear, anxiety, whatever it is merely a fictional character that you have written. Your emotions are merely reactions to internal stimuli within you. You train yourself to react negatively. Just let that all go. None of that is who you are. And let us focus on the power of Mother Earth. And as I do that, I can feel how happy she is. And it gives me the feeling that she is definitely moving forward in her transformation. So she can take all of your negative feelings and she can transform them. So you don't have to deny them and you don't have to engage with them. You can feel them and release them. So whether you feel positive or negative, I'd like for you to focus on the power of Mother Earth, which we call gravity. It is her embrace. She loves you so much. She can't tolerate the thought of letting you fly away from her, so she holds you in her embrace continuously. We experience this as gravity. Allow all of the lower frequency feelings to shift from you to her. She enjoys that energy. She uses it to create. We're going to chant the whole breath together, H-U-U-L. And you can imagine energy from the sky coming down through your crown. And as you exhale, you can send that beautiful sky energy through your body to the earth. As you inhale, you can imagine energy coming up through your body from the earth into the sky, thereby connecting masculine and feminine, positive and negative, earth and sky. Inhale and chant with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And what I'd like for you to do now, continuing to breathe long and deep, continuing to release, allowing your fictional identity to disappear, focusing on your infinite true self, which is the light within your heart center, the light that will take you all the way back to the source of consciousness, what people call God. Becoming aware that you are merely one of the lights that is coming directly from the source, directly from Brahman, directly from God. You are God. There is no separation. There never has been. There never will be. It is impossible for you to cease existing. You are the source of all existence, of all consciousness. Allow yourself to feel this and to connect with this. Realize there is no danger, There are no issues, there are no problems. God has no problems. And now, allow your energy to come out of your heart center, fly up above your body, look down on your body, send your body love and gratitude, bliss and joy, health and healing. Imagine the body that you want to have. Give your DNA and your organs and the cells of your body to balance themselves and become completely healthy for your personal pleasure and enjoyment, so that you can enjoy this third dimension as much as is possible. And now we allow our energy to rise up to the ceiling. We go through the ceiling, we look down on the roof of our homes, we feel a strong energy pulling us up into the sky, higher and higher and higher, pulling us up, 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 until we are able to look down and see the earth below us. We break through Earth's atmosphere, through Earth's gravitational field. We are now floating in interplanetary space, and we become aware that we are not that life down on that third dimensional earth. That is not our essence. We become aware that we are an expansive, infinite force of light that goes in all directions. We are connected to everything and everyone. There is no separation. We allow ourselves to expand into infinite energy. We allow ourselves to remember previous incarnations. If nothing is coming to mind, you are giving yourself permission to become aware of previous incarnations on this planet or others. Allow yourself to become aware of your true divine infinite essence, that you have been a deity in previous lives. You have lived on other planets, you have lived in other dimensions. You were much more powerful in your experience before you incarnated on Earth, and you now have permission to expand into that powerful divine essence that you are. Spend a moment, and we're going to do something a little different. What I'd like for you to do this time is to send out an invitation to one of your previous incarnations, either on another planet or as another kind of being, and allow this version of yourself to come and float in front of you. Go ahead and do this now. And now, please, as you look at this previous version of yourself, ask this more powerful version of you to tell you who you were in that incarnation. And now please repeat back to this version of yourself what you saw, felt, and heard. And now what you're going to do is you're going to focus on this beautiful, powerful being that is you. And on the count of 3, we're going to inhale very deeply. And when we do, we are going to inhale that aspect of us back into our ethereal body. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. And now repeat what you heard. I am, fill in the blank. Go ahead and do this now. Thank you, and please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of your surroundings out there, floating above earth, looking around into the beauty of the seeming emptiness of space. You're now going to ask your light being guide to come to you. This may be an extraterrestrial, it may be a light being, it may be a deity, a spirit, could be anything. Please send out the invitation for the light being that wants to work with you in this meditation today. Do this now. And now please ask this being to give you a message or energy transmission or some kind of positive encouragement. Do this now. And once again, please repeat back to this being what you saw, felt, and heard. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Once again, look down on planet Earth and experience yourself out here floating in space. And now you can see that there is more than just empty space around you. You can see all of the other people who are meditating with us, even the ones that will meditate later when they listen to the recorded version. And you will become aware that there are many beings, there are many crafts. The space that looks empty is actually filled with consciousness and conscious beings. We are now going to send out a mental invitation to all conscious beings everywhere. Before we do, we are going to become aware that there are other galaxies very far away from us in terms of distance, but we become aware of their energy and their focus. So reach out in all infinite directions to the other galaxies that are around us. Invite their energy to come. Invite them to come and bring their astral bodies. Invite them to come in their ships if they wish, to come and be a part of us in this meditation. And now send out an invitation to all conscious beings, including the gods. There is no separation, there is no competition. We have the ability to summon and invite the most powerful gods in existence. Go ahead and send out this mental invitation to all of the gods, all of the spirits, all of the angels. And now, if you would please, bring your attention to the planet Jupiter. So allow yourself to turn and look and see in which direction you feel Jupiter is. And now we allow ourselves to fly through our solar system, and we stop and surround the planet Jupiter. And we send out a mental invitation to ask the Jupiterian priests and priestesses to work with us. And I'm being told that we are being invited down into Jupiter. So we allow ourselves to go down into the planet, and we are taken to what looks like a massive stone circle. I'm seeing some kind of very old, ancient, megalithic site for rituals. And we are brought into the center of this megalithic site. And we see the beings that reside in Jupiter's energy. In other dimensions, Jupiter is not a gas giant. It manifests in many different ways. And I am seeing what looks like multicolored shafts of light going straight up into infinity, and these are beings. These are very powerful, very wise, multidimensional beings of pure consciousness. And they are surrounding us as we are inside of this megalithic ritual center. And these beings have decided to give us some of their energy. They're going to give us a concentrated form of their knowledge and their wisdom. So allow yourself to be connected to them. We're going to chant the Huar breath a few times and allow this mantra to bring their energy directly into your astral body. Inhale and chant with me. your attention back to the sound of my voice. Allow yourself to be drawn to one of these tall pillars of multicolored conscious lights that go off up into the sky infinitely. Allow yourself to be drawn to one of these beings and ask this being to give you some knowledge, give you some energy, give you some encouragement. Go ahead and do this now. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Repeat to this being what you saw, felt, and heard. And now please bow to these beings, thank them for this power, and we are now going to allow ourselves to back away from this beautiful megalithic site, and we are going to allow ourselves to back out of the planet Jupiter. We're now back into interplanetary space, and I am getting the message that we are to go to the sun. So we now focus our energies, find where the sun is, and we allow our energy to be pulled to our sun, the mother goddess that gives us all of the energy we need to survive. Without her, there would be no life. She is the life giver. And we are going into the sun, and we go all the way to the center of the sun. And we realize that the center of the sun is actually a portal. It is an ever expanding portal where higher dimensional energy is brought into our dimension continuously. And we are to be filled with this energy, is what I'm being told. So we gather around the center of the inside of the sun, which looks like a whirling light of very concentrated light energy, like a tornado of light in the center of bright white light. And we are going to allow Mother Sun is going to give us a blessing. We've been blessing her. She's going to release some very powerful energy into us. We're going to chant the Huar breath 3 times, and as we do, I'd like for you to imagine powerful rays of extremely concentrated light energy light codes, if you will, being deposited into your astral body. Inhale and chant with me. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue to expand into this energy. Continue to allow this download of concentrated light energy. Allow these light codes to be deposited into your astral body. Continue to expand into your higher dimensional identity. And this is the time where you can make the decision that you are going to expand beyond your 3D fictional limitations. Go ahead in this time, looking directly into the center of our sun. Go ahead and make this commitment to yourself that you are going to let go of all of your programmed responses, all of your petty negative worries. You are going to release all of that, and you are going to expand into the being that you saw in the beginning of the meditation. And now please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are now going to bow to our Mother in reverence. She has given us a very powerful gift. She is now going to focus her energies on sending this energy directly to Earth. We allow ourselves to come out of the sun, we and all of the light beings that are with us. And we make our way now to planet Earth. And we surround this beautiful planet. There is a very powerful energy coming from the core of the planet, and it is shooting out both at the North Pole and the South Pole. There's a tremendous amount of energy being released. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It is the Earth releasing her old programs. She is receiving energy in the core of her being, and she is releasing her old karmic identity of herself. So we are going to aid her in this. We are going to chant the Huar breath 3 times and imagine Earth taking this energy and shedding her old karmic identity along with all of the human identities that have been attached to that old earth vibration. Inhale and chant with me. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I would like for you now to focus your energies on the frequency of the new earth that you feel most connected to. Allow this to be a frequency that brings you tremendous bliss, joy, freedom, happiness, and power. Allow yourself now to imagine that frequency forming in front of you like a ball. You're going to look inside that ball and you see an entire world. Now go into that ball. Allow your consciousness to completely enter that world. And now you have completely entered into a brand new dimension. And allow yourself to walk around this new world that you are in. See all of the light that is in there. This is a place where light comes from everywhere. It comes from the ground, it comes from the plants, it comes from the animals, it comes from the water, the oceans, the rivers, the sky, and of course the sun. And we're able to see all of the stars, all different colors, colors we've never seen before. Allow yourself to be surrounded by the light beings that have known you forever. This is your light family. Allow yourself to feel their love. And let one of them come before you. I'm seeing a beautiful being with very large eyes, looking at me with tremendous love, happiness, and curiosity. Go ahead and allow yourself to communicate with whatever being is presenting itself to you. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I would like for you to focus on all of the beautiful sensations that you're having in this perfect earth that you have manifested and created. And I'd like for you to repeat 3 times I am home. Do this now. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. If you're able to do it where you are, out loud, go ahead and repeat this with me 3 times. Ready? I am home. I am home. I am home. And now please spend some time walking around your new beautiful earth. If you can see it, enjoy what you're looking at. If you're not visual, allow yourself to feel the joy and the bliss of the beings that are surrounding you. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. While all of this celebration is going on, we are going to, in a moment, open our eyes. Your energy will not leave this place. Your energy will stay in this place, and when we open our eyes, you will see whatever it is that you are perceiving. But just know that one day you will open your eyes and you will be in that perfect world that you have been connecting yourself to. Say your goodbyes to your friends. Whatever conversation is happening, go ahead and wrap that up. All right, ready? On the count of 3, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Feel the heat. Allow this to go into your brain, down through your spinal column to your feet. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Rub your eyes, your face, your scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck. Pat yourself all over. All right. So that was that. Not a whole lot for me to say. I don't see any questions here. And yeah. So that can be the meditation for today. Very powerful for me. I mean, the energy is continuing to get more and more powerful. I'm finding I'm needing to, really take care of myself and take care of my energy body. And one of the things is don't take anything too seriously. Don't take your emotions too seriously. Don't take anything seriously. And realize that where we've just been is the actual reality. This is the dream. So, let's see, what else? Yeah, just be very good to yourself. And of course, if you want to support the channel, you can. Click on the $ button if you want to support the live stream. Go to thunderwizard.com and subscribe at whatever level you want. I'm still taking apprentices. Apprentices get access to all kinds of stuff for free, as well as the Warrior 90-Day Lightning Qigong and other things, and you get to work with me. Go to the shop, see what you find there. You can support the channel directly and get gifts from me. If you go to support.thunderwizard.com, follow the instructions there. I take these on a daily basis, so I've got these things you can check out. The fermented mushroom blend I think is great. Mushroom 10X is great. There's a bunch of other cool stuff. Go check it out at herbs.thunderwizard.com. It's a way to empower yourself and support the channel at the same time. It's a win-win for everybody. All right, that's it. I don't see anything else here, so I think we're all done for the moment. My friends, thank you so much for showing up to these meditations. I don't think we can even begin to grasp what we're accomplishing, but I have been told, and I believe that we are far more powerful when we're in these meditations than anything on planet Earth. And we have the power to completely, totally change this planet. So thank you for that. I appreciate you being here. That's it. I wish you guys all the best. I love you all. I appreciate all of you. And as always, please take very good care of yourselves. And I'll see you on the channel. Go ahead and leave comments, questions, things like that. And I will see you very soon.